ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Jim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Raptors. What a run they
Unlike Brandon Ingram still, so he might be back till the next day.
These guys have been outstanding.
And Ben Scotty Barnes is not going to be back till like the next like 2 or 3 games.
Look at Chicago. They've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Barrett and B out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Zach Collins is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
To the paint. Here's Collins. Oh, he blocked it in the fronts off the backboard. Here's MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
Pass to Giddey. It's a nice ball movement here for Chicago. Harlow's lead pass, and he throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
They grabbed her on this. Nice shot by Poeltl.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total.
Well, those offensive rebounds and second chance points will really pay off throughout the game.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's White. Rebound by the Raptors. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Barrett. 17 points in his last outing.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giddey surveying the D. There's the third two-handed slam.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Outside, Barrett. Back to MP. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 3. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Jim, by the Raptors.
So well deserved. And look, Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A 3-level elite scorer.
And it's good. 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Buzelis. Still scoreless. And White kicks to Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. For Barrett. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And here is Quickly. Defended by Dosunmu. Back to MP. Now Quickly. Defended by Dosunmu. Mobo. They get it again. Pass to MP. Here's Quickly. Now here is Poeltl. And a wide open look for Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. And here's White. Over MP. And again, Chicago. No good. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 7. It's White on the wing. Over MP. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet. White's got 6 points.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Pirtle kicks to MP. Pass to quickly. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 7. Down low. Obo gets the basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey's reached the pick for Buzelis. There's Dosunmu. It is to get off the shot here. White. Off target from three-point range. MP passes to Bell. And Pierce slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Took by Pirtle.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Giddey. Standing at 10 points. And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by White. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the season ends up today. Taking a look at Indiana. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And seeing where the Raptors are, they've held serve halfway through the season. Not much movement this go round, and I'm sure they're just fine being in the top 5.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Amu is checked in, and Dick subbed in for Barry. The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. And that one misses. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of Sauerberg.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. From deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 15. And the call on the shot sends it to the line. Here we are now past the midway point of the season, Tim. What kinds of things are you focusing on right now as you take a look at the league?
Well, Kevin, this is where teams separate. There's 2 paths. Teams that are starting to get themselves ready for a playoff run, and those that are starting to think about their next offseason and angling for a good draft position.
And teams trying to peak at the right time. A very tough thing to achieve, don't you think?
It's critical. You want to be in rhythm and healthy to make that deep playoff run.
Shed, that's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Giddey, the pass to Smith. Back to Giddey. Out to Smith. A 3. And it's Ramu Kemishvili with the rebound. Raptors leading by 16. Back to MP. Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed, and stolen by Giddey. Here's Collins, and finished
shooter.
Bulls trail by 17. Collins setting the big for Giddey. Here's the three. Shot by Collins, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
NP looking around. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Goes up on the wing. And it's Shed missing. Herter with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now, here's MP. 15-point game. Abaji, the pass to MP. Rebound by Smith. Here's Chicago. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons looked really strong. He contributed 40 points. If you want to know how aggressive he was, check out how many times he got to the free throw line. As so often is the case, he made his presence felt throughout the evening, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Herter on the wing. Outside, White. Lets it go from deep. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
And how's that for a response? Let's see White come right back with a triple of his own.
Alright, I'm going to take the final shot.
Now, here's MP. He's got 13. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Free throw good, MP. The Raptors making a switch here. And both free throws good for MP. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Their last game, a win against Boston, hoping to carry into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banned.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Yep.
Now, up by 23. See, last time, this one was a close one last time. We were able to pull it out.
So for Toronto right
Brandon
now,
Ingram.
they've got MP.
But now we've got
And
no
it's
Brandon
Abaji in
Ingram.
at the
Up
four
by
spot.
23.
Pass to Watson. MP up top. Light covering. MP, no good.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is what he would love to have back.
On the wing, Giddey. Boston defending. In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Lawson. Raptors leading by 23 to the paint. There's Mamu Kalashvili. Lawson outside. Spins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. MP with the layup. MP's got 17.
Yeah, young MP already with that sense of an internal shot clock.
To Collins. Now here's Dosunmu. Oh, good on the three.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just
that's
cannot
bad
get one to go.
Collins a screen on Lawson. Dosunmu finds Collins.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Inside, got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Wants to get it to Giddey and does. Saves and shoots. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
MP's shot is good.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Now, Dosunmu pulls it up. And it's White missing. MP passes to Abaji. Can't cash in from close range.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Pass to Giddey. And here's White. Shoots. A rebound by Shen. MP passes to Abaji. And that one good.
And coaches love to see this kind of ball movement, especially when it's triggered by young players like MP.
And the Bulls making a change here. Herter's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Herter against MP. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, I mean, it's that falling shot.
There's 14 seconds left here in the second.
Oh, damn.
And he lays it straight
Wow.
in. MP's got 21.
Damn.
What a
Put him on
great
the
play.
floor.
Totally screwed the
Wow.
on that.
And so it's Toronto rolling on with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rookie defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Raptors.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Collins in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. White, wide open, he fired. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Pass to quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's MP. And a pick comes off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Raptors. Outside, White. And here is Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. Knocks down the three ball. Buzelis has got his third bucket of the night.
Buzelis is showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Collins has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A three ball, and the Bulls another three.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
At the elbow, it's Barrett. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's White. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. It's hard to break you down off the bounce, but so willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
It's good. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
That one falls.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Raptors leading by 20. Pass to Quickly. Here's Burke. Here's Mobo. He has 5. Barrett with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Buzelis no one around him. And that comes off the stairs by Giddey.
This looks like a three-game shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you.
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Pass to MP. Now, Quickly. Barrett for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Barrett can make you pay from out there, and the defense, as a result, has to at least honor that.
Giddey the pass to Collins. Nice pass. Right to the right. Perfectly to the lane.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Quickly. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside, White. Gets it to go from behind the arc. 18 points for him.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Pass to Mobo. Now, here's Quickly. Giddey defending. Now, here's Dosunmu. And it's off from 3-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And that one's good. Quickly.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. To the middle. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Quickly the bounce pass. Outside Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Bulls trail by 21. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Dosunmu, the pass to White. And here is Giddy. Fires the three. And he gets it back. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Giddy's got two now from beyond the arc in the middle of the goal. Quickly the pass to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. That shot off the mark. White with the defensive effort. Pass to Giddy. Here's White. Six to shoot. Collins wide open. He fires. Misses the three. Toronto leading by 18. And it's quickly in the corner. MP dishes to Barrett. Over Giddy. Barrett, no good. The bull shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Kicks it out to Collins. Giddy against Barrett. Here's Dosunmu. Off target from outside.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. To the inside. Here's Collins. Up and in from the low block. Collins has got 6 in the corner.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Well, we're out to a 28-point lead with 10:30 left in the fourth quarter.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Marie Boyd. Covered by Smith. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. And the Raptors miss again.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
So for Toronto right now, they've got MP, and it's Shed in at the point. Here's Giddy. Good for his 6th make, and it doesn't attempt shooting 50% with that basket. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
my goodness.
In the mid-90s, we were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists, and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining you fully right next to you.
About 24-point lead, and we're just under 6 minutes left in the fourth.
MP up top. Nice covering. MP's shot is good.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. Good ball movement here by the Bull. Pocket 6. Collins a screen on MP. White finds Collins.
So smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. For the 3, Shed, that's good. Shed's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
White,
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Aaron with the bounce pass. Pass to Momo. Shot clock at 5. Hurdle with a screen on Giddey. From outside the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take. And real quickly, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside White. Over MP. Another one calls for Chicago.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Back to quickly. Fires the 3. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. And gee, look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. The youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Pass to Buzelis. And here is Giddey. Now White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
White is looking to make things happen out there. And if he wants to get things going in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
And both free throws good for White. Toronto leading by 21. Here's MP. Nice defense from Giddey. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Yes, that goes in. MP's got 29.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Pass to Dosunmu. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for him right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now, MP. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 1:56 left in the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Amu Kelishvili is checked in. Here's Terry. Pass to Herter. Kicks it out to Terry. And stolen by MP. Lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 13 points in the second half.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance.
Just 5 to shoot. Jones from outside. MV grabs the miss. Toronto's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in bed. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be 51 victories for them on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all day long.
And another turnover here by Chicago.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Offside Lawson. Raptors moving the ball around. White against MP. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle.
Free throws coming, shooting for 39 and 40
It
points.
goes on Kobe White.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits, getting yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Free throw good, MP. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Off the run. And it's White missing.
No good. We're going to
And
win
here is
by
MP.
31, and I have 40 points.
And so
No
Toronto
brainer,
takes this
no
one by a big margin. This
Get the
crowd
job
was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't